Good evening and welcome to Weazel LS. In the news we have a drive-by that took place in the Rancho area. A member of the Vagos has been shot dead, and the gunman is still at large.
It was PM when a drive-by occurred in Rancho, resulting in a man down and total panic in the neighborhood. The police on the scene investigate, question, and eventually recover important elements. A gray Dundreary Landstalker SUV circulates between Rancho and Jamestown Street. On board is an individual dressed in blue with a bandana. He was later seen again on Capitol Boulevard, driving fast. It was found burnt on La Mesa, where a camera filmed the suspect fleeing after setting fire to the vehicle. The victim died on arrival at hospital. He was 24 years old and from Mexico. He was a member of the Mexican street gang Vagos. Local residents are shocked, even though they're used to it.
Tout le temps fusillade sur fusillade. Mais celle-là, je dois avouer qu'elle était chaude. Je marchais tranquillement quand soudain ça a claqué. J'ai rien compris, j'ai juste couru. Après, on m'a dit que quelqu'un est mort, paix son âme. Je pense que c'était un règlement de compte entre gangs. Mais après, on en a l'habitude.
J'étais en train de fumer une cigarette quand j'ai vu ce de 4x4 puis après ça tirait dans tous les sens. Les gens couraient partout après j'ai vu un homme à terre avec du sang et puis la voiture a démarré en trombe. La semaine dernière un mafieux s'est fait abattre sur le parking derrière moi.
Tous les jours, c'est comme ça ici. Si c'est pas des meurtres, c'est des bagarres. Si c'est pas ça, c'est des descentes de police, bref. C'est la merde ici. Je vais bientôt déménager.
The investigation has been entrusted to the Mission Row Anti-Gang Unit and is progressing well.
Pour l'instant, il s'agit bien d'un règlement de compte entre gangs. Après plusieurs analyses, le conducteur a été identifié comme étant membre de la Marabunta grande, un gang salvadorien qui est très actif dans la guerre contre les Vagos. À savoir que le véhicule utilisé lors du crime avait été volé 2 jours auparavant sur Palto Bay avant le meurtre. C'est tout ce que j'ai à vous dire.
For the moment, the suspect has been identified but not apprehended.
For the safety of South Los Santos, police surveillance is growing by the day, and as time goes by, it's no longer patrol vehicles but LSPD helicopter patrols that we see most with their powerful light. But have you ever imagined taking a ride?
If you live in South Los Santos, you've probably seen the police helicopters patrolling at night.
We are currently on board and flying over Chamberlain Hills, the family's territory. We also cross Grove Street, the former family's territory taken over by the Ballas, an African-American gang at war with families over drug trafficking. We are going to cross the Rancho HLM, controlled by the Vagos for a very long time. We can also see 3 individuals on the ground who could be gang members. Now we are on East Los Santos. We can see Orchardville Avenue, an avenue controlled by the ESV, and set belonging to the Vagos. And finally, the El Burro district, controlled by the Marabunta Granda, a very violent Salvadoran street gang operating in Los Santos. What you see on the river is a street race organised by the Marabunta. Every evening around PM, they get together and speed down the river. Finally, we're headed for the Davis Courthouse. Small gang sections such as the Ballas and the Vagos control it.
This morning, during a vast police operation in Vespucci Beach, 7 members of the Marabunta were arrested in an apartment used as a base of operations. More than 230 kilos of cannabis and 64 assault rifles, sniper rifles and explosives were found on site. Further details to follow.
These men are all Salvadorians and all belong to the Marabunta. They were arrested this morning in this apartment by the LSPD Anti-Gang Unit. After months of investigation, investigators were able to determine that this was a potential hideout for the gang. After an anonymous call, the apartment was put under surveillance. Suspicious objects and wanted individuals led to a search that morning. And indeed, they were on the right track. They are all accused of arms and drug trafficking, kidnapping, torture and even murder, as well as possession of illegal weapons.
Cette opération nous a montré que ce gang n'est vraiment pas qu'un gang de rue, c'est une mafia. Nous n'avons pas que trouvé de la drogue et des armes, nous avons trouvé des traces de sang sur les murs. Une main a été carrément retrouvée. Mais je veux faire passer un message, nous sommes là pour lutter contre les gangs de cette ville et nous mettrons n'importe quel chef. Derrière les barreaux même ça prendra du temps, on vous attrapera.
I hope you've enjoyed this little tour. And now we're going to introduce you to someone everyone knows in Los Santos. In terms of sales, he has far surpassed MC Clip today. He is signed to Recorda Studios. After being locked up for 7 years in Bolingbroke Penitentiary, he's back with a vengeance in rap.
He comes from Grove Street and is a member of the Ballas. He is 27 years old. His name? Lil Magz.
Et il m'appelle Lil Magz et je suis un bala. Je rappe depuis mes 9 ans. Quand c'était la récré, je faisais des battles avec mes collègues. Mais après, j'ai commencé à prendre ça au sérieux quand je faisais des petits freestyles et que je voyais que ça pétait. J'envoyais ça sur les favadés et les gens repostaient. Aimaient et partageaient, c'est là que j'ai vite compris que j'avais du potentiel.
Many of these clips have more than 1 million views on the internet, including this one.
Bitch, I'm so used to winning. Fuck with my family and you are finished. And bitch, we at the top, we so used to winning. Bodies getting dropped, we so used to winning. Playing with my niggas, we be cruising tinted. Catch up, bitch, we so used to winning. Everything double digits, we so used to winning.
Franchement, ce son là c'est vraiment l'un des meilleurs que j'ai pu faire. Pas parce que c'est le plus connu. Mais l'instru et les paroles c'est vraiment quelque chose. Grâce à moi. Les gens savent qu'à Saulos Santo il y a du talent. J'espère faire connaître mon quartier au monde entier, pas que pour la criminalité. Force à tous mes gars et une très grosse pensée à Aaron, on t'oublie pas mon frère. Merci pour le soutien les gars, à plus.
Now let's take a look at a more important topic. Will social networking increase crime in neighborhoods? Should they be banned or allowed to help police investigations? That's what we asked Sergeant Herrick. Active in the South Los Santos area, he's in the best position to speak on the subject. It's also how he's been able to settle some important scores. For security reasons, you won't be able to see his face. Further details to follow.
Les réseaux sociaux comme Snapchat, Instagram sont très dangereux ici car ils alimentent la guerre entre les gangs. Ils s'insultent dessus et se retrouvent dans la rue afin de s'en tuer. Ils peuvent partager des vidéos ou des images violentes de leur action.
Indeed, the internet is full of videos like this one showing a member of the Vagos and a member of the Ballas fighting in front of the Davis courthouse. There's also this one, or worse, the suspect stands behind the victim and delivers a violent stab wound.
Le plus récurrent aujourd'hui chez eux c'est d'insulter les ennemis morts. Ils postent une photo du corps et de la personne et l'insultent en description. Des fois, ils revendiquent leurs appartenances au gang en prenant la pose devant un tag ou sur les territoires. Mais ça peut aussi nous aider dans nos enquêtes, c'est pour que l'on n'agisse pas dans l'immédiat, pour mieux apprendre.
Every day, the Los Santos police do their best to stamp out crime in the neighborhoods. But with accusations of police violence and corruption, it's never easy. So much so that the Minister of the Interior has asked for the army to be sent into high-risk neighborhoods. But it's expected that the police will be given more resources to improve security and reduce crime. This is where the news ends. Thank you for watching to the end. We'll see you again very soon for a new episode. It was Edward Miller.